Greetings and great day, beautiful people. Dr. Dominique Reese here, CEO of Reese Financial Services, where I am the Chief Financial Coach, Consultant, and Strategist. And today I want to bring you a mini training on 4 steps to manifest your financial breakthrough. Now, this was motivated by some actions that I've recently taken, but I'll keep it real with you. This ain't my first rodeo, okay? I have done this numerous of times, and this last time in particular, I finally had a framework for how I can share it with you so that you can get very similar, if not the same results. And I also know that as we prepare for a new year, there are a lot of mindsets that are taking place right now. One that is most prevalent that I hear all the time, I'm going to wait until 2024 to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C. And I want to encourage you not to wait. I want to encourage you not to wait because that is a false thinking. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. That's a whole nother training. But we're going to dive right into 4 steps to manifest your financial breakthrough. And I would love to hear from you about what you think of these 4 steps. Okay. So here we go with the 4 steps to manifest your financial breakthrough. All right, let's share my screen with you. I created a great little visual so you can follow along. I know I have some visual learners in the room. All right, so 4 steps to manifest your financial breakthrough. First, who am I? Again, I'm Dr. Dominique Reese, CEO of Reese Financial Services. Oh, I have to totally take that away. Okay, don't pay attention to that. Um, but Reese Financial Services is a premier financial coaching, consulting, and education company. And we are dedicated to transforming the financial lives of hardworking women leaders, professionals, and entrepreneurs. Our mission is to empower our clients in their divine purpose because we all out here serving, right? We all out here in our divine purpose, but addressing and resolving the money-related challenges, fostering financial confidence, and enhancing your overall well-being. That is my promise to you. So that is the work that I do here at Reese Financial Services. And it is our vision to live in a world where every woman leader, professional, and entrepreneur has a net worth of at least $100,000 so that she could take advantage of any opportunity to serve herself, her family, and her community. And we're going to do that by increasing financial literacy, by increasing financial capability, and by promoting the overall financial wellness of women leaders, professionals, and entrepreneurs. I didn't mean for you to see that either. And I didn't mean for you to see that either. 4 steps to manifest your financial breakthrough. All right. So, first, recognize your patterns. And in order to do this, you must first identify your patterns, the good ones and the bad ones. So, what do I mean by patterns? You have money patterns. For example, I'll share mine. I tend to have a slow year in my business around this time, or a slow season in my business around this time of the year. So, holidays could be a little interesting, and I have to be more mindful of my budget. But I always feel like I'm not going to buy gifts. We're not doing that this year. And then at the last minute, I switch it up. That is a pattern that I have developed, that I've identified over the past few years. And it doesn't serve me because what winds up happening is I usually buy those gifts using my credit card. And now I've increased my debt when I know that's not what I want to do because it's such a last minute decision. And I initially started off by saying, I'm not going to do this. And now I'm doing it. So that's the pattern. You have to recognize your patterns and the ones that don't serve you anymore. You must decide that you want to change that pattern. And I did. I made a decision. I don't want to do that. I don't want to keep falling into this trap of like, I said I'm not going to do it. And at the last minute, I do it. And because I'm doing it at the last minute, I'm now going to use my credit card. Now I'm going to increase my debt. No, and I am relentless about not settling because I have some goals that I need to achieve. So first, I recognize my pattern. I need you to recognize your money patterns. the ones that serve you and the ones that don't. Then I need you to commit to the promise. I'm a woman of God, I'm a woman of faith. So you must learn what God says about you. And I've been on this journey probably for the past year of really understanding how God sees me, because how God sees me is not how I see myself. And I usually sell myself short. I usually feel like I'm not deserving of the things that I really and truly am deserving of. So I've had to get on this journey where I am now seeing myself as God sees me. I had to learn what God says about me. I had to begin to learn the rewards that are in store for me and then to desire those rewards. So I'll give you my example. I know the word says that I am to be the lender and not the borrower. So when that behavior of my pattern, where I make a last minute decision to buy gifts for everybody and I put it on my credit card, at that very moment, I have now become the borrower. And that goes against what God says about me. That goes against what he sees me as, how he sees me. The word, the promise is that I will be the lender, not the borrower. So I have to lean into that. But first, I got to know that it exists. I have to know what the promise is for myself. I have to know the reward of this behavior. Third, I have to change my actions, and that's going to change my product. So if I go along with that pattern and I buy the gifts and I use my credit card, now I've increased my debt. I don't want to do that. I don't want to create any more debt by the end of the year. I said I'm not going to do it. No way, no how. Even when I lost my phone, lost my wallet, or my phone stopped working and I lost my wallet, I didn't have all of the money that I needed to pay my bills because I don't have access to anything. And I was thinking, well, I could borrow the money and just pay somebody back. Nope. That goes against what I said I wanted. I said I'm not going to create any more debt by the end of the year. So I have to be committed. I have to be relentless about what I say I'm going to do. And so what did I do? I'll tell you. I wound up buying them gifts, y'all, and it didn't feel right. And I was like, this goes against what I said I wanted. I like later on in the day, maybe 3 hours later, I went back and I canceled that order. I canceled it. So I undid what I did and I felt much better. I freed myself up of the pattern. I broke the pattern. I changed my action and I got a different result. I did not increase my debt and I did what I said I was going to do. So now I broke the pattern and then I had to stick to the plan. You must have a plan first. Now, how can you stick to something you don't have? So you must have a plan. And then you must have something to work towards within that plan, which means you've got to set some goals. And this isn't busy work. So many clients come to me, they want this, they want that. They don't have the goal in place, though. They just know what they want. That's part of it. But you've got to create goals. Goal setting is a thing, it is a real thing, and it is a real behavior that gets you to where you want to be. So you must stick to the plan, even when it gets boring and even when it feels like you're not getting results. All right. And part of my plan, well, I didn't have a plan. I had to get a plan. Part of my plan was I am moving in 6 months and I am increasing my credit score, which means I don't need to take on any more debt. So this is why every decision in my life contributes to my finances, because by doing that, by buying gifts and putting it on my credit card, I would have increased my debt, which would have jeopardized my plan of moving in 6 months, increasing my credit score, and not taking on any more debt. So you see how everything is related? But if you don't have the plan, you don't have anything to reference, right? So I need you to master this framework. I need you to recognize your patterns, to commit to the promise of what God says about you and what's on the other side of this behavior, and then change your actions. You got to do something different. You cannot continue to do what you've been doing in your financial life. And you've got to stick to the plan. And if you don't have one, that's the first step. Get yourself a plan. All right. So that's it. That's all I got for you today. I want you to take advantage of the free 7-day financial order challenge. It is an email challenge. It's completely free where you'll get emails related to the 8 areas of your financial foundation and some recommendations on what you can do to assess where you are in that area and then a strategy to implement in that area. All right, so that's my gift to you. I look forward to seeing you. Have a great day. If you need to reach out to me, feel free to email me and leave a reply on this video. Let me know what you think. Until we meet again, be productive and prosperous. Peace.